few minutes after 1. We're a little delayed. We have some technical difficulties, but we are here for Women Empowerment Wednesday.
Yes,
Woo-hoo.
yes, absolutely.
In honor of Visionistas.
Volume 2.
Yes, volume 2. So the conference is only a few days away. Before we even go into the spiel, because we tend to forget to even announce ourselves.
We do.
So I'm Stephanie Palmer, and I am a Visionista.
And maybe we think people should just know who we are.
Yeah, y'all should already know
who we are.
Yes.
Right. And I'm Dana Gunn. I am also a Visionista.
Yes.
I love to think outside the box.
Yes, absolutely. Right. Yeah, I didn't even realize I did think outside the box, but I guess that I did.
You absolutely do.
Yay.
It's a fun thing. It's a good thing.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So we are here for another week. And last week, we kind of just talked about women who inspired us and shared some information about Visionistas. This week, we're going to switch it up just a little bit, but we definitely want to emphasize some ladies. So let's talk women artists and authors. Who is your favorite artist and author?
You know how hard this was for me.
Yes, I can only imagine.
You realize how hard this was for me to just pick one, because I have so many.
Well, you can share. I'll give you a little bit of edge. You can share 2.
No, I'm not prepared.
She's following the rules, y'all. She's following the rules.
Somebody better write this down.
Write it down.
Write it down.
Yes,
I'm following the rules.
Okay.
All right. You made a note, right? Because
I did.
When I need it when I need it again, I'm going to remind you that I did follow the rules.
Yeah, you're capable of following the rules.
Okay. My favorite female artist, that I narrowed it down to is Pink.
Pink. Okay. Can you tell me why?
Yeah, absolutely. I love Pink. I think she is actually a really good role model for young girls. She breaks out of the stereotypes. She doesn't look like every other like little girls, unfortunately, are told they need to look.
Right.
Pink is strong. She is not voluptuous in the ways that many entertainers are. She keeps her hair cut short.
Yeah.
And I think she's just wonderful. The way she is raising her daughter and teaching her to be a strong, free-thinking, independent young lady. And
awesome.
I love, and she does things that were things that boys did. She, motocross and she's a trapeze artist, and she's just so daring and so amazing. And I think that really empowers young girls to embrace the things that they love, and they don't have to just like dolls and the things that little girls are told that they're supposed to like, that's not as much of a problem.
Right.
I guess maybe anymore as it used to be. We're becoming a little more empowered.
Woohoo. Okay. Well,
what about you?
My favorite artist, and I'm just going to go with this on a whim because we did this last minute thing, but I'm going to say Beyonce. As far as artists goes, I love Beyonce just because like she sets the tone for so many. She, with her doing the Super Bowl performance, just all of that. And it's like, I even look at I guess it was Coachella or whatever that was, how and I think they had the movie or the behind the scenes on Netflix, and just watching her perform basically. And then she was a mom at that time, so she was like literally taking breaks to go feed her children, then come back. And the fact that she's being such a phenomenal role model for her children, and then of course in being in business with her husband, I feel like having that connection as well. So she's just all in all like one of my favorite artists.
Yeah,
she's a great performer.
I was about to say, I also
she's
love
phenomenal.
Beyonce. She was one of those. She was one of those ones.
Yes. So authors. Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go first.
Okay, even more than just the artist, a favorite female author was really hard for me because,
of course,
I read.
Yes, you are an avid reader. Absolutely,
so many things. But one of my favorite books has always, and I've read it and read it and read it. I read it repeatedly. It's a comfort book. Is Little Women.
Okay.
So I love Louisa May Alcott. I've read Little Women, Little Men, all the books that she's written, and Little Women just really, we use that a lot in our family because, I have 5 daughters.
Right.
And I have a Meg, an Amy, a Beth, and a Joe.
Yeah,
my girls,
personality-wise, not name-wise.
Not name-wise. I did not name my children after Louisa May Alcott's Little Women, but my Little Women do reflect.
Oh, I love it.
Louisa May Alcott's characters, but I think that she was actually, to be a woman author in the time period that she wrote, maybe not as much so as maybe like, I'm trying to remember her time period if Jane Austen was like before her, but still it was hard to be a woman and be an author. And even in her book, she talks about that as Jo wants to be an author. And it's a struggle for her to get her. She has to use a pseudonym, a man's name, in order to have her work published.
Wow, I did not know that.
And that happened a lot. It was really hard for women to get published. So Louisa May Alcott.
Hey, and now it's easy for women to get published.
So easy for all these women here and so many more women.
That's so awesome
to be published.
Just to even know where we have come from. Wow. And that they were the actual, she was one of the ones that kind of set, and paved the way for Visionistas.
For Visionistas. Yeah. She was an original.
Yeah.
Visionista.
Yeah, she was. Look at her. Yes. I love it. And that is great. Yes. And the fact that she didn't let anything stop her from fulfilling her dream of becoming an author. That's awesome. Okay. So, I'm going to take it back to, I'm going to the modern day. And my favorite, favorite, right?
Because I'm the oldie. Yeah, I'm the oldie.
It's like a then and now type thing, and that's okay. That's okay. Hey, I
embrace
love it.
It's all good.
Absolutely, yes. We embrace the each other and our uniqueness. So, I'm gonna have to say, and they're related, so I am gonna go against the rules, and I'm sharing two.
Okay.
So, Crystal Evans Hurst and Priscilla Shirer are my absolute favorite authors. With Crystal Evans Hurst, she, wrote Kingdom Woman, and she's still there. And then with Priscilla, she wrote Fervent and Radiant. Those are like some of my favorite books. I'm more of and I really need to work on that because I'm seeing how you can learn, even though it's not more of a self-development or a Christian related book, like you're able to, but even, I guess, I've kind of set those books aside. Like, I read Little Women when I was, little, or in Little House on the Prairie, and all those things. But
talk to me about Little House on the Prairie, because I could take forever.
But just with that, being able to, read for leisure, but then also take away some lessons. But those would absolutely be my favorite authors.
Those are both excellent. I like those. And I love the diversity that we have there in our discussion.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because it's the same type of diversity that we have in our book and Visionistas too.
Woo-hoo. Yes, absolutely.
We have got some amazing authors in here who tell some really great stories. And what I really like, I'm going to talk about what I like about Visionistas is the fact that the women who are writing in here are writing because they want to help other people, other women. This is really a women's based book. Yes. They really want to help other women. They want
men, y'all can learn from us. You can learn
from us.
Yeah. Always. Yeah. Do not tell them.
Yeah, they can. But I love that they want to help other people. And and as we talked about last week, the time for us to reach out to each other and reach your hand out and help another woman up. It doesn't take away from you. It doesn't take away from your story or your reality or what you're doing just because she's doing something like you do.
Right. Yes.
Each of you are individuals. And if you'll just help each other up and support each other, that's what we should be doing.
Absolutely. Yes.
And that's what I like about our Visionistas.
Yes. And I'm in complete agreement. And then the fact that you can have so many different women from so many different walks of life, from so many different areas in the world. And we actually, and I want to say Visionistas one, we had an international author as well. And we do here.
Oh, we do. That's
with someone out of Canada. So just to know that we are not separated by miles, that we can actually come together and work and collaborate in one project is absolutely remarkable.
Right. And go ahead and name drop. Who's from Canada?
Yes, I'm going to name drop because we can go ahead and talk about Visionistas for the week. And she is my Visionista for the week. She's one of my Visionistas for the week is Casey Brower. And she actually, she did a podcast, so that will be being promoted as well.
Right.
But her chapter is phenomenal. She's an amazing writer, just the authenticity, just her, being able to share your transformation is absolutely incredible. And to let people know that, hey, you know what? It wasn't too long ago that I didn't have it together. It wasn't too long. And we're still working on getting it together. But the fact that she was a mess, she was, experiencing all these different things. And then, the transformation for her really began in 2019. So this is like a fresh walk. And then just to see where she has come from 2019 to, 2021 is absolutely amazing. So, like I say, I'm not going to give too much away, and I definitely, because I want y'all to get the book.
Yes.
But it's amazing.
Also, and join us for our conference on Saturday.
Yes.
It's a live conference via Zoom. You can go to www.selfpublishing30days /events or /events forward or back, whichever one it is.
Yes.
And get free tickets.
Absolutely. Yes. We'd love for you to come.
We'd love for you to come. Our Visionistas are going to be speaking. Some of them won't be able to make it, but we are also going to make this available after the conference.
Absolutely. Yes. So you will be able to have access.
So if you register, you'll have access even to some added content that we're going to put on.
Bonus content. Except for there will be a clause because there will be men included because Darren is the one that did the interviewing. So just so I'm putting it out there, just so y'all know that he will be invited to that, but that only he's being kicked out the office the rest of the week and on
Currently
Saturday.
There are no men in our office.
Yeah. No men.
Yes. Just the two of us.
Just the two. Okay. So that was my first Visionista. So go ahead and share one of your
let's see, one of my Visionistas this week is LaSonia Mahoney. LaSonia, I love, she's an attorney.
Yes.
But she also has so many other things that she does, and she's an author. She wrote this amazing children's book.
She did. Yes.
I love the pictures in it. Yes. They're wonderful. It's called Color Outside the Lines. It is an empowering children's book.
Yes.
She's just an amazing. Yeah. The words are not coming out.
And even then, I know, her children's book is has that title, and then she actually titled her chapter that. That's the only thing we're going to give you. So then you can learn how to. You can learn how to. Is color inside or outside the lines? I'm not even sure.
Her children's book was Color Outside the Lines. Let's see.
No, you know what? You Hold the Power is her.
There it is. Did she change it? Maybe she changed it.
Maybe she changed it.
I didn't see the original draft.
Right. Gotcha. But it still ties along with
it does
her children's book. So I think it's awesome. So
who's your next Visionista?
Okay, so we're right here. And Miss Shariah Walker, Becoming a Woman on a Mission. And I just love it because she talks, like I say, I'm not giving it all away because y'all need to get the book, but definitely. She just talks about, being a woman and a female entrepreneur. And I think it's absolutely remarkable of her journey of how she, and she even quotes like Ed Milet, like things in life are happening for you, not to you. And how she just, anything that she experienced, she, made it for the good. So it's absolutely, absolutely remarkable. Oh, and we got away from Nikisha.
Hi,
so
Nikisha.
Nikki, hey. On Instagram. So yeah, she is one of my other Visionistas. So go ahead and share your next Visionista.
So my next Visionista, and when I read the title of her chapter, I thought, it's called, I Can Do This. Yeah, I Can Do This. T'Pring Bynum. She's one of my Visionistas for this week. To be honest, I don't know a lot about T'Pring as a person, but I did read her chapter and I was like, I can do,
absolutely.
Showing, not to give too much away, but showing that even when you're not sure that, you can do something or that you can make it through.
Right.
Or, whatever it is that's affecting your life right now, that if you can just stop and remember that it's not you alone.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You aren't doing this walk by yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
You have a higher power with you that you can do this. You can do anything. So that was pretty
and even I'm going to even touch and even to bring on another side note. I don't know her personally either. However, we have had a extended relationship just because this is her third book. So she's actually authored.
That's right.
Yeah, she's actually authored her solo project, and she was, like me as well, in Visionistas 1. So she's just carrying that and just being able to add value in multiple facets. So yeah, she's absolutely remarkable. Has such a sweet demeanor to her. And yeah, so even this week, so she called her, we had a conversation, and she was it last week? Because today's only Wednesday. So it was last week. So it was last week. And so,
you're getting my old people's disease.
No. You were not old. What? No.
The forget it.
No.
I got the forget it sometime.
Well, she even called, and she was asking, like, kind of what to expect during the conference and stuff as we're giving out the information. And I told her, you did a 30-minute talk and a PowerPoint presentation, and you could just hear the silence. She was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm just kidding. No, but
you
really.
You didn't tell her, you can do that.
Yeah, I should have, right? I should have used her words on her, but no. So yeah, I'm just excited for what she's going to share. Just putting herself out there and getting out of her comfort zone, because this will be one of the first, conferences that she's attended. So just to watch what is going to be done and watch how she just, continues to transform. So she's awesome. Okay. Next, who is your next Visionista?
So my next Visionista, and I didn't do this on purpose, I promise. Frances Shields.
You didn't do it on purpose.
I didn't pick her on purpose because her chapter, I remember when her chapter came in, and Dr. Charlie had her chapter, and my chapter was editing. Okay. And my chapter is about following the signs of the universe. And Frances's chapter is titled A Life of Signs.
Interesting.
So, not if I talk too much about it, I'll give both of the chapters away. But just I thought it was really cool and very interesting that our chapters were very much alike. And actually, I was even asked. The editor turns to me and says, had you read any of these chapters when you wrote your chapter? And I was like, no, because I was too concerned with, good grief, I have to write a chapter. What? Oh my goodness. So no, right. I didn't know, but the fact that they actually aligned and in different ways supported each other. Yeah. But Frances, I mean, she has children, she has a full-time job. She is go with it, disagree. She is sorry, Instagram was doing something weird. And she really, she counsels other women to encourage them through her work. She's very passionate in her life about loving on other people and supporting women. So she is definitely empowering other women. Yes. I think it's appropriate to share her on Women Empowerment Wednesday.
Absolutely. Okay, so
do you have another Visionista?
I have one, and I'm going to find her. Where is her chapter? Because no, I've already told
you already
her.
Oh, sorry.
She's turning my page, y'all.
I wasn't following the rules. Once again.
Yes. So Dr. Shauna T. Sobers is my Visionista, and she actually, and I know I knew this about her, but reading her chapter, it's like, wow, like there's so many facets to her. Like she's absolutely remarkable. Now she is working on her solo project. So that is underway. So
watch for that.
Yeah, watch for that.
Be watching for that. That's
Yes. And then her collaborating for Footprint of Success. So this is actually technically her second, but really her third published piece as soon as her book gets finished. So we're going to say second for now. Of leadership lessons from partner dance. And for her to be
interesting read.
It was really interesting how you can take, and I just even think that, that's a characteristic that the Visionistas have. It's like you can take something and you can craft it and create, leaders. I mean, like she's already in a lot of leadership roles where she is, but just to know that she was able to kind of put it with dance. And you don't even, for me, I'm sorry, I have 2 left feet, and I'm not going to tell y'all that I can dance well. And, I might need some lessons from her with, dance lessons, but just to be able to take that and then just to be able to incorporate the lessons that she incorporated that tie into leadership was absolutely amazing. So
it was really a fun chapter to read.
It was.
Yeah.
So and I'm just,
and that you can take away lessons from whatever you're doing in your life.
Yes. Yeah.
Whether it be your hobbies, your work, there's always a lesson that you can find and take away to enrich yourself.
Yes. And when you put it in a book, you get to enrich
other people.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So
that's a fun part too.
Yeah. So that's that's really it for Women Empowerment Wednesday. And I just want to encourage anyone who is thinking about being an author to, do it. Share your story.
Share your story. It's important.
Put it in a book. I mean, these are just chapters from women. So I know that even within these chapters that there are other books that they have in them. Side note, I mean, the cough was not for anyone that's live right now. So just to know that they have something valuable to share. So like I said, we really want to highlight these Visionistas and the conference. However, I do want to put in the plug that if you are considering, writing a book, or if you don't want to write the entire book and you want to write a chapter.
Yeah, just a chapter even.
Visionistas 3 will be out after.
We've had enough women ask us about it and show interest and come and say, hey, I want to, how can I do that?
Yeah. So we're going to have a Visionistas 3, and then let me take it a step further.
Oh.
So maybe Visionistas might not be your thing. If you want to be a facilitator, say you want to be the director of your co-authored book and want to come up with the details, reach out to us. We would love to help you. We can get some things going so that you can create a forum for your platform.
For your voice, whatever fits your voice.
And you'll be able to share and have other people that and then that know other people to do a book, and you can even do several volumes. I know, I'm going to go and put the plug out there. We have Shay Sparks and Christine Bowen.
Yes.
They're actually doing fire starters, and that should be in print, ready to go, not too much longer from now.
Soon.
Yeah, pretty soon. And they already have a collection of fire starter books that they are going to have out. So we're just excited to be a part of that. They partnered with us to, collaborate so that they could, get some authors going and all of that. So we definitely want to help you if that's something that you're interested in doing. So if you want to be volume 3 of Visionistas, we would love to have you.
If you have an idea for your own co-author book or your own book.
Yeah.
And, before you start thinking, why would my story matter? Your story matters.
It matters.
Yeah.
It matters. It absolutely
definitely
does
matters.
Yes.
Even if it's just putting it down for yourself.
Yes.
So that you have that and you can look at it and say, this is my story. And you never know, once you get it down, who your story might benefit.
Because it helps you first. It helps you.
It always helps you first. But who might be in the same
first.
position? Who might have the same kind of worries or cares or, things weighing on them?
Absolutely. Yes. So do not hesitate to reach out to us. We would love to receive an email at selfpublishing30days@gmail.com. You can also email us at info@selfpublishing30days.com. And, visit the website, get the free ebook. If I believe Visionistas Volume 2 is going to be available on our website. However, if you are connected to a Visionista and you happen to be watching this, we want you to support that Visionista. Yes.
Reach out to them on their social media, or if you have their email address or their phone number, call them, text them, tell them, say, hey, I need a copy of that book that you were in.
Yeah.
And they'll be happy to help you out.
Absolutely. Well, we have had fun. It has been great on this Women Empowerment Wednesday. Y'all don't hesitate to reach out if you need us. Until next time, be blessed and be great. That is what Darren M. Palmer says. And this is the year for your new book. Bye. We're just going.